What's up, y'all? Um, how y'all doing? Um, man, this year is getting interesting already. It's like I'm watching a movie, really, with a interesting plot twist and supervillains. Um, I guess just to start it off, I want to give a few shout outs to the people that responded on my Instagram. Um, Ty Bones, shout out to you. Appreciate that. Uh, Cody, appreciate you, man. Thank you for always checking in on the channel as well. For my website, I appreciate that. Sundeep, we're gonna make some dope stuff, man. I'm looking forward to it. E, if y'all don't know E, really amazing producer. He actually helped me a little bit for the Black Man Kid Boy album, and he worked on photographs. That one was a beast to take care of, but he actually helped with the drum design for that one. So big shout out to you. And Courtney Lachelle, always and forever, appreciate you. You're an amazing artist as well. You've grown so much. It's good to see you progress as an artist. Very good to see. Um, and to see people taking you in so well. Uh, I remember the conversations we used to have, working in the studio. So I'm glad to see your progress. Big shout out to Nolo. If y'all don't know Nolo now, then you don't know quality. Nolo B's quality, amazing. That's all I can say. He just released his new, I think it's his new beat project. Um, Outstanding. So today I wanted to talk about just some of the stuff that's coming up and some of the things that are going to happen um, when I'm actually going to do like a physical performance for you guys. That'll be coming soon. Just trying to get everything together. But good news is I just purchased a bass guitar, so I'm gonna teach myself how to play bass, which is one of the things that I really wanted to do as an artist is to really just expand myself to be very multi-dimensional artist, and I wanted to just have control over all those aspects. Um, because first things first, I started off as a music producer for myself because people would ask for all kind of outrageous prices um, for beats, just leasing the beat. Growing up as a kid, stuff was like hundreds to $200 just to lease. I'm like, man, like you ripping me off, man. I'm a little kid, and so it was just one of those things, man. I decided I was like, okay, this is something I need to learn, and I just really enjoyed it. I enjoyed I just enjoy being a part of something like that, to where it's kind of like I'm in a toy box and I'm just picking the right sounds and creating what I want to hear, and it's just it's just a lot of fun, which I might actually dabble on that a little bit before the stream is over. But main thing I wanted to say is for my subscribers, um, I'm going to be a little bit more active on here, um, just because, man, the world is changing, and I as much as I enjoy gossip and all that kind of stuff, like the next person, um, like I talked about in the first video, social media is just a lot for me, and it's just really it's just really stressful. And I try not to let it get to me, but man, it's just so much sometimes. It's just so much. Uh, so I'm doing my best to try to stay away from that and just focus on creating. This is the reason why I got all this equipment so I can focus more on creativity and not so much the negative aspects of things. Um, but the reason why I'm saying all this stuff is because uh, I'm focusing more on my website, focusing more on like my merchandise, focusing more on like catering to like my direct fans instead of like social media followers and stuff. Because people are always talking about streams and what was that line Jay-Z said? He said, "You got a million streams, I got $1 million." And for some reason, like that hit me really hard. And I was just like, man, like that's. I'm not saying I want to be a millionaire, but I would. It would be nice if I could, you know, just focus on music, and that'd be a beautiful thing. If I get like treated like a 9 to 5, that would be beautiful because that's all I would have focus for. And that's what I really want to do, to be able to travel and do music and stuff and, speak my truth to the world and try to put something positive into it. I prefer not to have, some, brainless job where I'm just like a worker bee. I'm not really contributing anything to society or to myself, you know, and really just working until I get tired and I lay down while I eat, lay down, poop, and then wake up and do the same thing. Like that's not what I want for anybody. I would want anyone to be able to live the dream that they want to live, and it's not necessarily a dream. It's just what's enjoyable in your life, and I would want anyone to do that, to live that. So I know I talked about streams before, but the reason why I took that in so heavy was that phrase was because a million streams equals $500,000, and $1 million is $1 million. You know, um, so to get to a million streams, you probably spent a little over that. In totality, to get a million streams for promotion, um, collaboration, all that stuff. Like you spending a good grip, and just so people can like kind of showboat that you got this amount of streams or this amount of followers. I'm like, that's cool. That really is, man. But I want something more tangible, something that uh, not only are you streaming my music, but you have like my content, like you have it somewhere. Like you look around and there's like an original flow T-shirt or bag or hat or sticker or something. Like I want you to have something. Like I don't want you to not have anything. And I feel like in today's society, even like it sounds weird, but like even like little phone games, some people be attached, attached to these games. I know I was. Some games, man, I played for like years on my phone, and then they just say, "Hey, we're not gonna we're closing up the um we're closing up the game. It won't be accessible." So like out of all that time, you won't be able to go back and play it. Um, like we can go back and play, Mario Kart, like the original Mario Kart. We can go back and play that. If you know what you're doing, you can literally go get an emulator, play Mario Kart 64. You can go get an emulator, or if you still got your Nintendo 64, you can literally go back and play it. But everything's digital now, so once it's not accessible, how do you gain access to it? How do you say that's mine? How do you own that? And that's a really scary experience for me. And that's why I wanted to use my website, because with my website, you can actually download. You can download my music. You're downloading it, like you're adding it to your collection. So now you actually have something. You have it. You can put it on a CD. You can put it on whatever device. You can put it on a vinyl. Whatever. But you can have it. It's yours. And then with extra bonus stuff that you won't get from streaming services. you know, uh, or I can post it whenever I want. I can drop a song whenever I want. Like for you guys that are not artists and don't have to go through third parties, it is a nightmare. Um, Especially if your music, if everyone's trying to upload all at once, if it's like a season for new music, everyone is uploading, so it's gonna be forever. It may be you say your release date is December 13th, but everyone was trying to submit their music on the 13th, so you might get skipped over, especially if you don't have uh, the view count that they're looking for. And with the algorithm that they use for um, for streaming platforms is almost similar to the same one that they use for social media platforms, which is really exhausting as an artist. And the only reason I'm using YouTube streaming is because it's probably the easiest way to stream and directly link that through my website, which is probably the only. And it's weird because I'm so used to YouTube being like a video site, and now it's turning into a social media because now they have stories and you can post pictures and comments and all that kind of stuff. I'm just like, man, like we don't need that everywhere. We don't. Some people just go to different places to escape that. And that's what I want my website to be. Like I don't want it to be just chock full of like outside. We already have our opinion on whatever's happening outside the world. We don't need thousand advertisements talking to us about it and stuff. So that's what I offer. So I appreciate you guys for subscribing and being a part of that movement. I'm not asking no one to drop their social medias or nothing like that. But what I'm saying is, the only time I'm really active on social media will be to promote my website because I believe in myself and I'm gonna start investing in myself more than ever because I put my trust into these websites because people asked me, it was requested. Um, I was only going to exclusively work off my website, but everyone was like, no, no, you need to get your streaming platforms and stuff on, like, which I agree. I think that's great because it's easy to access. However, I completely abandoned my website. You guys know, like I disappeared. It's like, dang, now he's using just his social media, and I did that because like people was asking me to, and I wasn't paying attention. To really investing in myself. And then, I'm talking to Spotify and, they won't let me do pre-saves on my music for some reason. Like they held up my stuff. I couldn't do pre-saves. On Spotify, Apple Music worked just fine. But that's another reason why I'm like, man, I could have just did this myself and on my website and not have to worry about none of that. Make it just as easy as accessible. The only difference is you're not getting millions of other songs. It's just my music, So that's why I directed it straight towards my fans because now, if you guys want to listen to that one song that was lit, if you just want to listen to Lately on the album, you can literally go to my website and just listen to it. You don't have to listen to ads and five other songs that sound like Lately before you get to Lately. Like you can actually just listen to my music and and pick whatever songs you want for free. Buy the album, support it, so I can invest more stuff. Because you guys, I was able to afford that bass guitar. The people that are actually buying, my music. And I will have merchandise coming soon too. So yeah, that's my rant for this podcast. Or whatever it is. I just call it weekly, just saying what I need to say. But I appreciate you guys rocking with me. This one's not going to be as long. I am going to dabble a little bit on some music and stuff because I've been working in the studio. Did a few errands. Before I get into that, though, I do want to say one more thing about the good news that I've been having. So another good news is that I had recently got a phone call, um, and I was asked by the Norman Philharmonic which would be the second orchestra that I've worked with in my career, my music career. The first one was Oklahoma City Philharmonic, and we created a song called Unity, and we worked with uh, like some of the top people here in Oklahoma. And one of those was Linka, and she was a great artist to work with, and we were actually the project directors of that song, and we created that song with the Philharmonic, and we worked with the Mariachi. Um, just like I can put that on my resume now. And now I'm working with the Norman Philharmonic, which is like an honor, to be a part of that. And they are creating um, a a rendition or really a cover for Glory, with Common and John Legend. That was probably one of my favorite songs. They asked me to do that, and they was like, can you do his lines and all that stuff? I was like, no, I'm not going to do his lines out of respect for him. Like I'm gonna write my own stuff, and I was able to write my own lyrics, which is awesome. They just kind of went off of faith, like, okay, we never heard any of your music, so I like that too. It's funny because um, people always ask like, "Hell, what fast and cussing? Don't, you know, just so you know, it's not that type of audience." Like, yeah, clearly you've never heard any of my music. But I just find that interesting, man, on people's perspective on hip hop. They automatically go there, um, they automatically go there. So that's some really great news. And then next week I'll be, well, I'll still be here. Well, I'm going to New Vegas, Las Vegas. I've been playing Fallout today. For those who understand that, but I'm going to Las Vegas and go hang out with my bro. We're gonna be working on some music too. So I make sure that most of my equipment is portable. So I'm just gonna bring my equipment, just get a few clothes, bum it out, and just vibe and work on some tunes. Really, just go out there and kick it. I need a little break. Um, but without further ado, I do want to work on some stuff because I've been working on these ideas, but I also did want to do my live stream. And I don't know, I'm just gonna go with what I feel. And I don't think I've ever just live streamed me working on music, uh, like from the start to finish. I'm working on this project. Oh, by the way, the Cyber City single is coming out soon as well. That'll be the first single I release of the year. Um, but I'll start promotion of that this week. Well, this weekend, and that'll be through my social media and all that stuff for people. But it's going to be directed towards my website. Like, hey, this song is coming out on the flowmentality.com first. Like, I might release it later, uh, like in the year on streaming platforms. I'm so done with them because I know I deserve better than that. Um, and they mistreat so many different artists. Uh, it's ridiculous on how much money they make off of artists. But I've already said my rant about it. So I want y'all to bear with me. It may be something cool, it may not be, but we're gonna work on something, and that's what we're gonna do because I feel like working on something new. Let's see here. I want to get some drums first. Turn my volume up a little bit. I want to get some drums. I don't feel like making drums right now. Um, Find a loop. No, these wrong drums. Hmm. I like that. Man, I can't wait. I'm actually learning how to finger drum as well. And finger drumming, for those who are aware, it's really freaking awesome. Especially when you really learn how to do it, man. It's really impressive. I've been studying, um, but I would love to learn how to do that. Got my Nectar Impact LX 49 keys. If you know what that is, it's a MIDI controller, keyboard with a V pad. It's pretty nice. I think I want to do some sampling. Man, as soon as I open up Logic, man, it just kills my battery. Logic, Logic. Love it and hate it, man. All right. Ooh, hold up. No, I don't want to do that either. Hmm. You know, I like this one. Okay. I likes that. I'm gonna use that. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. Yeah, solid. And then command quantize it. And that's it. And then what's it? There we go. Yeah, that's it. And then repeat that. I'm still learning logic, y'all. Just so you know. That's saucy right there. Yeah. Yeah, that go hard. Shout out to the sampling skills. Let's see what else we got. supposed to be yellow, 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 yellow. Oh, my hair supposed to be yellow, 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 yellow. All right, now what else can I get out of this? Oop, hold up. That was pretty saucy. I like that one. So yeah. And then quantize it and then shift. Got it to loop perfectly, but that's a good start. I like that. So full. Hmm. Okay. Save that. Yeah. So yeah, man. Just cooked up a little something in the studio. That was fun. Um oh, and big shout out to Fire in Little Africa for providing the artists some nice swag. Excited about that as well. That's one thing I forgot to talk about. But yeah, man, there's a lot of things coming with that as well. But I think that's going to go ahead and conclude the stream, man. I appreciate everyone um, for watching this all the way through. Hope you vibe with the song. I don't know what that's going to be on. Just I was just cooking up something, man. I wanted to work on that sample for a minute, and I'm glad I was able to come up with something. So I'll keep the list of projects that I have down below on my website, so you guys know exactly what I'm working on. And slowly but surely, you're gonna start seeing me get them crossed out, or they're gonna be xed out because like they're done. That's what that means. That means they're finished. So yeah, guys. I'll see y'all next week. I mean, that's how we're gonna end it. Love y'all. Thank y'all for your support as always. Thank you for listening to my rants. I appreciate that. And yeah, y'all take care, man. Yeah, that's a good way to end it.